Okay. Reggie don't want to be live, y'all. The sun is really shining right here. So they can't see no way. Ain't nobody on here yet. Ain't got nobody to join us yet. But you know what I remember? I remember trying to buy people stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was on the fixed income.
On what?
On the fixed income. You know what I'm saying? And then Christmas wasn't no different. You know, cause I got paid once a month.
Right.
And so I was trying to buy people gifts, and then some of my bills weren't paid. Then I get behind, and then I catch up tax season. What about that?
Just saying, people are teach. If you teach your kids the real meaning of Christmas, like I said, we all are guilty.
Yes.
Because we done got caught up in it. But as you get older, you're supposed to get wiser.
Right.
So if you imagine if the world taught the kids from the onset what Christmas really means, and that it's about Jesus and not about us. It's his birthday. It's like going to somebody's birthday party, but you want a gift.
Yeah.
With the birthday person.
Yeah.
That make any sense. But we said Jesus is the reason for the season. But that's only if we share the day with him. That's his day.
Right.
You got your gift when he died for us.
Right. And then a lot of people say it's about giving, but you don't necessarily have to give people gifts. And so we got a lot of people who be stressing because you can't buy everybody something. You know, you can't do something for everybody. And I'm like this now, like that lady said a few minutes ago, if I bake you some cookies, that's a gift.
Right.
Like, I don't got to spend a whole bunch of money for you to be happy on Christmas because it's not your birthday anyway.
That's right. Just be happy that you got something.
Right. And then, I'm telling you, some of us are bad about buying gifts and not paying our bills. Bad. Terrible. I used to be in that club. I used to be trying to buy people gifts and make sure that everybody got something because I didn't want nobody to be left out. And then when it came time to pay my bills, I ain't had nobody I could call to assist me with them light bills and it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this Christmas, y'all, I was trying to wait till some people join me, but I guess we'll go ahead and get to the point. So look here. My whole point of doing this video, the sun is really bright. Hold on. Hey, Ayana, pretty girl. Listen, some of y'all getting stressed about this gift stuff. Some of y'all, you know, just overwhelmed with Christmas because you got to get people stuff or whatever. I'm trying to fix it to where y'all can see. There's not gonna be a lot of people to join me for this one because this gonna pretty much jack up some people's Christmas gifts on this one. I don't know how to fix this, Reggie, where the sun won't be so. Let me turn. I can't turn it no way, no kind of way. It's let me just hold the thing down. Hey y'all. So it's your girl Princess with the Truth Is Hurt. Reggie and I was over here talking about Christmas and you know how people getting bent out of shape, you know, upset, tripping because you know they may not have money for a Christmas gift, and a lot of people don't, you know, understand it, or they try to talk you into this thing about, you know, it's about the spirit of giving. But if I don't really have nothing to give you and I'm gonna be putting myself in a situation where I'm gonna need some help later, then I'm thinking you should be understanding, right? Because I can't be putting myself in no situation. It's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. This is not your birthday. And if we want to do, Truth Is Hurt, if we want to do the spirit of giving, or whatever, if we, you know, want to do that, then what we're supposed to be doing is showing Jesus' love on that particular day, which is December 25th. We're supposed to be exercising the love of Christ. Okay, this might be a little bit better. But we're supposed to be, you know, giving people stuff like that. If you wrote somebody a card or wrote a poem or something like that, to me that still counts, because it's the spirit of giving. It's the season of sharing love. And so I shouldn't have to buy you nothing if I'm not financially in a position to do that. And then if you're going to be acting funny. So like a lot of times people do like the Secret Santas, or they, you know, put something in the pot. And even me, I testified not too long ago about how, you know, I didn't really want to participate in something because my paycheck stuff got jacked up. But let me tell you something. It is not about you. It's not about you this time. You get a birthday and then people want to steal Jesus' birthday too. Like, some of y'all want too much. And some of y'all asking for too much stuff. You got lists and stuff. And I'm not trying to take away your spirit of Christmas. But if it's going to be to where we can't eat nothing, we can't, you know, do nothing after Christmas, we need not do nothing on Christmas, but go over to somebody's house and eat their food. This is the season to share. Go over to their house and eat up their food, because they don't mind. And then don't you go out here trying to buy no whole bunch of stuff. Don't do it. Don't go out here trying to buy all this stuff and then you know good and well. Like I just said earlier, if you just not joining, let me tell you what I used to do. I used to try to buy everybody a gift. I want everybody to have one, everybody and their children. I want everybody to have a gift. And so then my paycheck for December is jacked up because, no, my paycheck for January was jacked up, because I got paid at the end of the month for the month to come. And so I would pay my rent so it wouldn't be outdoors, but I'd be trying to buy all these folks a gift, and then I'd be behind. And then in February or the end of January, whenever them people would send me my W-2, I would fill out my income tax and try to catch up. I ain't nobody doing that no more. I'm doing that no more. And then kind of find out people be talking about they forgot about you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't get you nothing. Or they thought about getting you something, but they decided to just get the children something. You done stop here and try to spend all your money on gifts for everybody. And like I said, I understand it's the season of giving, but it's supposed to be the season of giving love and cherishing one another, getting off this phone when you at people's houses, all texting and doing all that. It's supposed to be about, you know, spending time with your loved ones. And if you got some extra money, great. You know what I'm saying? That's wonderful. But if you don't have the money, get around some people who understand that. Say, look, I don't want to go in debt in December or the rest of December, or jack up my pay or my rent money for January. So what I want to do is just come over your house and just sit down and kick my feet up, look at TV, laugh and talk. Let's eat some cookies, drink some milk if you can, sip some water, you know, whatever. Let's do that. And then play some games. Like spend some time doing some stuff like what we used to do before these cell phones came out. Talk, go down memory lane. You know, it's other stuff you can do besides try to give people all that. And I knew I wasn't going to have many people join me right now. And it ain't because everybody out here shopping. It's because some folks don't want to deal with the fact that it's not your birthday. It's not your birthday. Your birthday come on the day that you was born. And this is not your time. This is not your turn. And so you can't get mad. So if somebody come this time this year and say, you know, they shouldn't have to explain nothing to you if they don't bring you no gift. But if you must have an explanation, if they want to be nice enough to express themselves and tell you that this year they in a situation where they cannot afford stuff. Because see, let me tell you what it's causing people to do. It's causing people to kill themselves. It's causing people to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? It's causing people to lose their minds because they cannot buy toys for these children. Because people want PlayStation 4, but you ain't had no PlayStation 4 money all year long. Now maybe if you had saved up some money, you would have that. But if you don't have it, you don't have it. That's one thing. My daughter is listening to this video. That's one thing I love about me. and how I've always been honest with my kids. If I don't have the money for that, I don't have the money for that. I can't do it. And because I was doing a lot of stuff at the time before my husband came into my life, I just told him the truth. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. And then I tell them to pick out stuff. They even got smart enough. See, God blessed me with some smart children. So they even got smart enough to say, Mama, can you just take our money and let us shop the day after Christmas? And while some of you may say, well, Princess, you took the spirit of Christmas away from them. Well, the spirit of Christmas is not for us to get no gifts. The spirit of Christmas is to celebrate the life of Jesus. His birthday, the fact that he was born and he came onto the scene for our sins. It wasn't me stealing Santa Claus from them. They actually jacked up Christmas a long time ago with Santa Claus. So I wasn't taking nothing from them. I was just being honest with my kids and letting them know I can't afford that this year. Or if I get it, I'm going to get one of them. I'm not going to be able to get 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to spend our light bill money or our money on trying to get y'all this stuff. I was a single mother at the time. So I just told them the truth. But see, some of us will go out and spend money that we do not have. Some of the children don't have no college fund, or don't have, some of us barely making it from paycheck to paycheck. But see, we're going to go out here and be trying to impress people for Christmas. No, I'm going to need my lights on. I want my lights to be on. I want my gas to be on. I want some hot water for the whole month. Not because the people come cut the lights off or the gas, gas off. Or you're going to be needing gas money and stuff because you're trying to impress people. Don't do this. Don't put yourself in that bind. Don't put yourself in that stress. If you want to do something this Christmas, let's focus on what's really going on. What's really going on is it's Jesus' birthday. That's what's really going on. And if you give something to somebody, let it be somebody that needs the thing that you're giving away. Sacrifice, if you will, for somebody who needs something. But don't sit up here and put yourself in those situations. Some of y'all stressing out. And like I said, your money going to be low. You can't pay your cell phone bill. So you done bought all these people these gifts, but you ain't going to be able to call them on the 28th because the phone will be off. You see what I'm saying? Yes, you got the budget. And if you don't know how to budget, then you need to go online. Maybe look online first. Check that out. Don't put yourself in situations where you're going to be regretting doing things later. Because again, the spirit of Christmas is to show love. But we don't necessarily have to show love by buying people stuff.
No, that is their love. Gifts.
So you think people love?
That's how they
okay. And then y'all, Reggie, you done said something then, because you know what I just thought about. So what about people you ain't heard of all year long, but then when y'all get together at mama's house or somebody's house for Christmas, they looking for something? But we ain't got to talk to each other. We don't have to be there for each other. We don't have to. Have you ever experienced that, Reggie? Well, folk be looking for stuff and they ain't even talk to you.
Because they ain't getting nothing.
And my husband said y'all ain't getting in. Y'all ain't talking. If y'all haven't talked. But I'm serious, like being a military spouse, we travel and you'd be surprised at what people expect. You know what I'm saying? We're already traveling. We got to go all the way up here. It costs gas, you know what I'm saying? Food. Got to make sure everybody's taken care of. And then when you get to the house and stuff, they talking about a gift exchange. I am the gift. Merry Christmas. My presence here is the gift. But that's what I'm saying. We done got so caught up in this buying stuff. And so, like, we're here now. Princess asked for some boots for Christmas. Need some black boots. But if Reggie came to me and said, babe, right now, if that's what he said, right now is not a good time, I'm not going to fall out. And I'm not lying when I say that. I'm not a materialistic person. So I'm not going to fall out. I'm going to wear these brown boots. I'm going to wear these tan boots. See what I'm saying? I got so many other blessings. So many other things, that I can do. What you say, I can think of a few. Yes. So my husband out here looking at trucks, y'all. He not gonna get no truck that big. I told him we getting too old. We got to jump out this stuff. Our knees ain't gonna be jumping out no trucks. Get that thought out your mind, Rich, please. Talk to God about that. Okay? Or look, Rich, you have to let out the step stool when you get out the car. You have to let that down. But anyway, y'all, I just want to get on here and tell y'all, don't stress yourselves this year. A lot of people are in financial binds. There are a lot of children, a lot of adults who do not have, yes, y'all, don't do it. Don't be your mama right now. Don't be transparent. Don't let it out. Anyway, there are a lot of people who are suffering, struggling out here. You know, children, they're trying to please these children, whatever. And I'm going to tell you something what I learned about when you buy these gifts for these children. Sometimes 5 days later, they ain't even got nothing to show for some of this stuff. I be so mad. I'm serious. Be done spent money on all this stuff, and then ain't nobody got nothing to show for it. But we haven't spent no time with nobody. We haven't talked to nobody. We haven't, you know, playing each other hair, you know, play some games, like I said, sing some songs, remix some songs. Like, let's do something a little bit different. But don't y'all be worrying and stressing this Christmas about no Christmas gifts and stuff if you can't afford it. Like I said, it ain't your birthday.